Hey there, Disney Glam Fam, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome! My name is Jasem, aka Awesome Jasem, and I want to thank you for clicking on this video. On this channel, we like to celebrate Disney, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So if you like any or all of those things, consider bippity-boppity bopping that subscribe button, ring the bells of notification so you're instantaneously notified when I post something new, and please leave a big old thumbs up at the end of this video if you liked it all the way through. Now today, I'm so excited to be bringing you guys another video in our Forgotten Favorite series. Now, if this is your first time checking out my video or the series, let me go ahead and give you an inside scoop. So the Forgotten Favorite series is something that myself and Syria from DreamItDIY decided to put together and host to celebrate all of the forgotten favorite films from the Disney fandom. Now, we have covered so many different films, from Hunchback of Notre Dame to a Goofy movie to The Rescuers to Enchanted, all of our forgotten favorites, and we have so many more to continue on with. Now, this month is so special because we are actually coming together to celebrate the forgotten favorite, James and the Giant Peach. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that definitely rings true to nostalgia because I remember growing up and watching that movie with my younger brother. It was just something that I vividly remember, and when we decided to focus on that film for this month, I was so excited. Now, thinking about what I wanted to do with this film, I started to plan out different makeup looks. I had some ideas for recipes, but the one thing that really stood out that I wanted to share with you guys was Disney bounding. I have been on a Disney bounding kick recently, and I just wanted to continue in on it with this specific project. Now, I figured, what can I do to kind of change it up? The last time you guys saw a Disney bound for the Forgotten Favorites, I did a Dapper bound, and I shared with you guys how I put together the Powerline Goofy movie Dapper bound that was one of my all-time favorite Dapper bounds that I showcased on my Instagram. So today, instead of doing another Dapper bound, I decided I wanted to share with you guys bounding on a budget. Yes, I know that sounds like it's too good to be true, but you can bound on a budget and not break the bank. So a lot of the times when we think of Disney bounding, we associate it to shopping for new clothes that are inspired by a Disney character. And the first tip that I'm gonna give you for bounding on a budget is shop your closet. There's something in the community called closet bounding, where you can kind of pull together different pieces from what you already own to create a new Disney bound look. Now, closet bounding sometimes is a little bit of a challenge because you have to look at what you already have and figure out new and inventive ways of wearing them, accessorizing them, to create a more recognizable look for your character. So of course, with this specific film, I was like, which character can I embody? Which character can I bring to life in a Disney bound? Now, you guys already know, if you know this film, that I had to go with the diva, the Grand Dame herself, Miss Spider. Now, she's just a very capturing and alluring character that I was like, you know what, I need to do her. I love her color story, I love her personality, I love her persona, and she's just so exotic. So I was like, you know what, that's the one I'm landing on, that's the one that I'm gonna bring to life. So today I'm gonna walk you through how I put together my Disney bound that you guys saw in the thumbnail. So, first up, if you guys don't know who Miss Spider is, I'm gonna go ahead and pop a picture of her up right here on the screen. Now, Miss Spider is so cool and so exotic, and I love, love, love the color story that she embodies. So I knew with my basics, whether it's a pant or short, and the top, that it had to kind of go through that black and white color story. So the first thing that I'm sharing with you guys is the top that I used for my Bounding on a Budget Miss Spider. This is a turtleneck short sleeve shirt, and you guys won't even believe where I found this. So this has been in my wardrobe for I think about a year and a half. I actually picked it up for work because many of you who may not know, I am a makeup artist at a luxury counter, and our color stories often reflect the black and white palette. So when I saw this, I was like, you know, that would be really cool for work, so I picked it up. I found this at a thrift store. Yeah, at a thrift store. So I was walking through a thrift store looking for other articles of clothing for another bounding project that I was working on. And when I saw this, I was like, it looks brand new. I washed it. And ever since, I have been in love with this top. So this was perfect for Miss Spider because it kind of gave that little eccentric touch with the turtleneck, but it was also casual enough and comfortable with the short sleeves. It's a nice, like, stretchy material, so it would fit comfortably, and this was the perfect base for my Disney gown. Now, of course, Miss Spider has those beautiful, long, spidery legs, and I figured to kind of replicate that, I needed to go with some pants. So I just threw on a black pair of pants that I had in my collection. Now, these ones are a slim fit design, and they're a 4-way stretch. So I don't know about you guys, but I am a curvaceous boy, and I often find trouble in finding pants that fit comfortable around my waist, but also around my thighs and my glutes. So I actually picked these up, I think it was at like a Burlington or something like that, one of those like inexpensive secondhand retailers, and I love, love, love these jeans. I have them in black, I have them in blue, a light blue and a dark blue, and I just find them to be so comfortable, so amazing with their fit, and it worked perfectly for this. So we have the top, we have the bottoms, we have a great base to this outfit. Now in the film, Miss Spider had all of those beautiful legs, and each of them were adorned with some fabulous footwear. So she actually wore like these black boots on every single foot, and I didn't have any black boots, and I was like, you know what, I really don't want to spend on boots that I may or may not wear ever again. So I decided to take a little bit of creative liberty with it, and actually I paired it with this dark gray grungy style boot. Now these are some fun INC boots from Macy's, and I just really liked how they had like this buckle detail and these studs. It just gave it more of that kind of like grungy casual look, and I already had it in my closet, so I didn't need to go out and spend on boots. So outside of the footwear, now it comes down to the other articles of accessories that really bring this look to life. So first up, of course, Miss Spider is so calm, so cool, and so mysterious that I knew I needed to add some black sunnies to the mix. Now these are some fun square-shaped shades that I picked up, again, at Sunglass Hut in the Macy's, and they are from the brand Versace. I actually use these on the day-to-day basis. They're really great. They're polarized, so they are phenomenal for like blocking out the sun that is literally coming through my window right now and just blaring me in my eye.
Hold please, I'm gonna have to fix this.
So the sunnies just help to create that like spider looking eye, very dark and deep and mysterious. And of course, I wanted to give it just a touch of elegance, so I actually added my Coach stainless steel wrist watch. Now this was a gift to me from my mom. I think it was one of my birthdays or Christmas, I can't remember, but it's been like about 2 or 3 years. It was a great addition to the look to also bring in the boot. So of course, like I mentioned earlier, the boot was a grayscale versus black scale, just to give it a little bit of variety, but also if you accessorize well, it'll kind of tie everything together and it won't look so out of place. Now last but not least, the only 2 articles that I actually spent money on for my bound were 2 things that I picked up off of Amazon. Now of course, with the picture that I showed you, the 2 pops of color that she is wearing is with her beret and her neck scarf. So of course, I had to pick them up. So I picked up this beautiful turquoise teal beret off of Amazon. It was like $9. So I did not feel any sort of guilt in purchasing it because it is something that was inexpensive, it fit the theme perfectly, and it's something that I can definitely wear again for either another bound or just in my everyday life. And last but not least, I did pick up this beautiful turquoise teal scarf as well. I opted for one that wasn't too chunky or too thick because I figured if I'm ever gonna wear it again, it's Florida, it's hot, I'm not gonna be able to wear anything like wool or heavy, so I picked up this very thin, it's not silk, it's like a cotton, but it's just very, very thin scarf, and it has this fun like trimming at the end. So I thought this was great. It was something that I could throw onto the outfit, piece it all together, and just give you the Miss Spider look without being too costumey. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a few clips sharing with you guys how the entire look came together. And there you have it. That was your Bounding on a Budget, James and the Giant Peach, Miss Spider inspired Disney bound. I had so much fun sharing this with you guys. I really hope that it encourages you to bound on a budget more often. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this kind of video, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, I want to know who was one of your favorite characters from James and the Giant Peach. Of course, mine was Miss Spider, hands down. She was so sassy, so fun. Outside of her, I think it was the centipede. I can't remember his name, but he was so much fun too, and I know he had like a little love interest with Miss Spider. But besides all that, thank you all once more for tuning in. Stay beautiful, but most importantly, have a magical day. Bye!